Steve Harvey disses Katt Williams at live speech. Like I said before, man, Katt Williams pretty much predicted how 2024 was going to go. A lot of truth was going to be exposed. I just want to see what Steve Harvey has to say. Because, I mean, that was what, how long ago? Was he on Club Shay Shay? 5, 7, I forgot. But all right, shout out to Comedy Hype for the video. I'll leave the link to their channel in the description so you guys can check out more and even subscribe. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. It appears that Steve Harvey isn't quite over Katt Williams dissing him at the top of the year during a Club Shay Shay interview. Now, recently, Steve Harvey and his wife Marjorie Harvey celebrated their annual charity golf classic as a part of their foundation to provide youth outreach services to help the next generation. Now, during the event, Harvey would give a speech on the importance of mentorship when it comes to young men. In addition, the original Kings of Comedy would also take time to finally address Katt Williams directly, someone who's he had a public beef with for some time now.
A young man without a role model is like an explorer without a map. How do you figure manhood out without talking to another man? And I want to say Katt Williams ain't shit. Shit I wanted to say. I can't say it on the radio. So. I don't use my platform to bring nobody down. But when I'm live, though, I'll destroy your ass.
Those in attendance.
Steve is a comedian. It's just in the whole context of everything where he's talking about like being a role model and all that type of stuff. And then he goes and say that. And he's saying on his platform that he can't. That's weird. If it's your platform, you can't say it. That's crazy. But again, I think this was like 7 months ago, 5, 7 months ago, Katt Williams said what he said. I don't know. But my whole thing is like, if he would have said, you know, Katt Williams was lying about what he said, but he didn't say that. That was the key thing, is that Katt Williams was getting people responding to what he said, but they never said he's lying. So
would decide to respond with laughter. Now, of course, we all remember Katt Williams' interview with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, which has now become the most viewed interview on YouTube, now sitting at 70 million views. This will mark the first time Harvey has broken his silence in regards to Katt Williams since the interview. Previously, he would subliminally address Katt, not even mentioning his name. However, because Harvey was not on television or the radio, as he mentions, he clearly felt comfortable voicing his opinion, possibly unaware of the phone that was filming him. Now, in the Club Shay Shay podcast interview, Katt would specifically address Steve Harvey and several of his peers.
Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a championship of stand-up comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. I went in and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore.
The beef between Katt and Steve goes back even further, with the two competing in a comedy battle all the way back in 2009, Detroit.
And I didn't know, I didn't pay attention, but I think it's on either Apollo or Def Comedy Jam where Steve Harvey has his flat top, and you can see he's bald at the top up here. And then when he got that Steve Harvey show, he had that nice full head of hair or whatever. But I think people didn't really put two and two together. They were just confused. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he know that he was being recorded.
A co-headlining New Year's Eve performance. Before the show, Harvey had stated his plans on taking the high road and ignoring Katt's challenge. However, when it came time for the event, Katt would take to the stage wearing a boxer's robe and would immediately begin to roast Harvey about his looks and performance. Now, according to a previous interview with Katt, his animosity towards Harvey allegedly stemmed from seeing Harvey in a mall with his son. According to Katt, Harvey ignored Katt's son's request for a picture, which would become the villain origin story of Williams. Since then, it appears that Katt has taken every opportunity to talk down on Harvey throughout his career. So, what do you guys finally think about Steve Harvey calling out Katt Williams directly? Is it a bit too late?
Yeah, it's late. Not only late, it's more so like, I'm just saying he was literally talking about how men being role models, and then he goes and say that. So I'm wondering how many of the men there was like, nah, Steve, Katt got you. I wonder how many was saying that in their head. But what y'all think of this? Because I just feel like he had many, many times to address it. He's probably just trying to give them all a good laugh or whatever in front of all of these men, trying to make it seem like, yeah, I didn't back down. And I feel like if you are on your platform, that's when you should have addressed it, right? I don't know. All right, hey, peace out. Thanks for watching.